Woo! We got it to work. What are you eating, Tom? They want like random stuff. Pizza. Alright, we're here for Vault 88 Part 1, which means if you haven't seen it yet, at the end of this video we're actually going to put over there the 20th part, the episode, whatever, where we were supposed to be going through, we were taking Kate with us to go to see the Raiders, because we were trying to get rid of them for 10 Pine Bluffs, because we're still working on the main story as we do our episodes, but every 10 episodes we're going off and we're doing a DLC. But we're trying to do them in a certain order because we're trying to keep it with the story, you know, since we're still looking technically for Sean. See, yeah, look, I had to put this in there. There's a Brahmin on the roof. I mean, that house, yeah, after all 200 years, that house is structurally sound pretty well enough to where a giant cow loaded down with supplies can stand on the roof, and it's just like, yeah, see, my game even had to stop and go, what? But while we're waiting for the vertebrate and go talk to the people there and tell them, hey, the Raiders are not going to be a problem. Yeah, in case you haven't seen the other ones, that's what we've been doing. We'll do 10 parts. We're doing the main story because, of course, we're looking for Sean. But when we got to Diamond City, we were supposed to go find Nick. Well, we ran across Ada, and we figured we don't know where the vault with Nick is. So we helped Ada doing the Mechanist DLC because it helped us kind of scout the area for the vault. And now we know that Kate said that she needs help to cure her addiction. So I like how she looked like she just flew out of the turbine. But basically when we wanted to... See, we jumped out like that means there's enemies nearby. We wanted to help her, so we figured, let's go to Vault 88. Why don't we go ask them? Woohoo, we got 101 bottle caps. I don't want to talk to Preston. We're going to try to avoid him the entire Vault episodes until we get back to part 21. Then we'll go talk to him. Another good part about finishing the Vault is you get to unlock all the build stuff they get, like the desks that let someone sit at, like a check-in thing. The reactor that's 150 energy, and then the other one that's 500. So after we get done, we're actually going to go through and definitely going to go and update, like, you've seen our sanctuary build. We'll actually put that up there. In the top, where we have generators everywhere, we can just put one reactor. This is actually a model we found. It looks like a grenade. What it is it makes a campfire. I'm not going to do a bunch of them because I don't want to fill the entire game with campfires and destroy my save file completely yet. But we will use it later on when we come out of the vault. And it's supposed to basically act like a workstation, kind of like how the Vault 76 is going to work. You can basically go, oh look, I'm going to put this down and build. The campfire will let you open the menu, and then what it'll do is you can build like a tent to sleep in. You can build chairs to sit down. You can build like a cooking thing, so you can cook the animals you've been killing, so you can eat. I feel like you're all in survival, or you can go fill up all your empty bottles with some water, and then purify them before you sleep. We're gonna make some signal grenades because we're out, and they take a specific kind of ammo, which is why we had downloaded the other one that lets us build it. But what we were saying was, see, Kate's supposed to be going to the vault to get cured, which technically that's the first thing we're probably going to do anyways before we talk to Preston, is go cure her so we can send her off on her way and actually go get another companion so we can get the perks, because that's what's going to help us survive longer in survival, even though we still get wrecked a lot of times. But I was trying to figure out what I was doing there. But yeah, what we're when we get back, we'll do 10 more episodes, and then we're going to do Nuka World is what we decided to do next. And we're going to take, that's when we'll take Preston with us, just because it seems fitting to help us stop the Raiders, to take that guy who fights them. And that's why we haven't done any too much for him or whatever. Plus, we'll be able to max out his affinity. His perk, it's okay. It's useful, but it only works if there's 3 or more people. Not really, less than that. Takes a little while sometimes. I don't know why I shot at the moon. It takes a while for the freaking vertebrates to get here, so I got bored. But usually a good time to kind of fill people in on what we're doing in case they've missed previous stuff. But pretty neat. Useful way to get around, especially in survival. You know, you're not supposed to be able to fast travel. I have to still spend resources, so I mean, it's not like it's completely free for me, even though I haven't made it that far. When we get done helping Kate and we get our next companion, we haven't decided if we're going to go get Curie yet, or who else is it? Oh, we could go get McCready and Good Neighbor. We haven't decided which one, but after that we'll pick up where we left off. We'll go talk to Preston. We'll continue doing the Minutemen quest, because we haven't laid out. We've done far enough into the main. We've done a little bit. We're going to do a little bit of the Minutemen. We're going to go back to dance and say, yeah, let's help out the Brotherhood. And then we'll go do the railroad. I think that's the shortest one because it's like 2 quests. And the second one is joining it. And that's it. And then from there, you're supposed to go back to the main thing, which is helping us, because in the main story, we're actually looking for the glowing sea. So we're supposed to be getting near it anyways. And then by going to the vault, it'll help us find not just anything, but there's people there we can ask them, you know, hey, you know, where there's a distress, you know, we can talk to you. Do you know where the glowing sea is? Can you help me with that? Do you know where the vault she's looking for is? Can you help me with that? You know, as I help them, because the more of them the more companions we have, it makes it easier whenever we're going looking for Sean again, because there's more people to help us look. I mean, it's like whenever a kid gets lost in the woods. How does it normally happen? You usually get a bunch of people looking for it. Stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to use up. I have 6 of these things. I might as well use them because they weigh half a pound. Good, I don't know how you broke your leg from me lighting you on fire, but fair enough. There you go, losing some weight there. I think last I was checking, at one point I had like 10 grenades. I was like, why? Just throw them. Alright. See? I had 2 of those. Why not throw those? There you go. That's another pound I'm not carrying. Oh. So see that looks like the only thing left is the sentry box. Because yeah, that's the fun part of survival. But hey, blowing through all this ammunition. Is it too easy? I don't know, it might be easy because we just lit them on fire repeatedly. And then we threw, oh no, there's a rest of them left. We threw grenades at them constantly. It may probably take about the same, I think the Mechanist took like 7 episodes before we went back to the normal, so that's what we're kind of hoping for, but who knows. I am also, while I have a chance, going to let you know, we are going to edit out all the, because every now and then it tells you, hey, build this, hey, build that. Now, technically, hey, look at Google. Technically, you don't have to build the vault, even though you have, you know, she gives you all the schematics to build all the vault pieces, and you can actually make your own vault. You could just put something down on the floor and be like, here, and put another thing down on the floor and be like, here, and just get, you know, basically just get all the perks of finishing the storyline like really fast. But we kept it realistic. So every time it tells us to go build something, I'm going to edit that out until the end of the thing. At the end, after we do it, we're going to have a build video of the vault, because the initial room is like 3 floors high, and then it goes off one direction and down, and like it's a 2-story thing, and then it goes off into like a whole nother area, and then another area goes up and down, and there's a third area that goes a whole nother, like, I downloaded a mod, and because it lets you, I downloaded a mod that lets you, it gets rid of the build requirement. So, and I didn't mind it because it's in a place that has to load. So it won't affect the whole game, basically. That's why I wanted to go ahead and get rid of all those generators and sanctuary. That's in the actual overworld. So no matter where I'm at, technically it has to load that. So if I can go through and do that, which at the end we do. Next, whenever you actually see me get back to the regular playthroughs, you'll notice, yeah, there's a whole area where I had all the generators. I scrapped everything tore the walls down. There's not even a building there anymore until I decide what I'm gonna build there next. But it's just because I was able to do that, and that little check-in station, we just put the generator up there. Yes, if you're wondering why I like to shoot the cars, it's not just the fact they explode. I don't want them to, in one of my previous videos, I died because I was fighting a guy, and of course my luck was, oh, I had a shotgun, so I shot him in the face, and the car in front of me exploded, killing me, which was horrible, because I had to go do it again. And if you know in survival, the only time you save is when you sleep. That's another reason the campfire grenade's helpful. I can build a tent and I can sleep for, I think, like 6 hours. But it lets me save. And that way I can, you know, get up and keep going. Oh, goodness. Everyone. But, this is another reason why we want to do a zombie playthrough. Just because this is all it would be. Just ghouls everywhere. And robots. Because I don't think there's the only mod I haven't seen is to replace robots with ghouls. You can replace everything else. But yeah, we went through and we do that with a lot of places to fix them up before we're going to start doing it. I haven't recorded anything else after that. I just went around and touched up all the places, made them a little bit better. But yeah, that'll be our final part, is we'll just run through and show you what the final thing looks like. And even then, there's places I didn't finish. You just open the door and it's nothing, because to me, and story-wise, yeah, technically, you know, this is what happens, and you know, you're the overseer, but I like the idea of they still can decide, you know, as more people move in, what they want. Do they need to build more beds? Do they need to build this or that? There's freaking ghouls everywhere. Yeah, this is exactly why after this we're doing a zombie kind of playthrough. I mean, I'm pretty sure it already even said in the mod it'll break some of the quests just because you get rid of a lot of NPCs and turn them into ghouls. I think the only ones that stay are like the named people, but if you replaced all the raiders in it with ghouls, then that one named guy is going to be stuck fighting ghouls. Yeah. Now, I have not downloaded a mod to make there's no build limit everywhere else, because I will get too crazy with it and I will probably build everything, everywhere. And the game will probably just be like, oh, you're loading? Go make a sandwich, because it's going to be a while. Huh. Yeah. And yes, I know it technically is, the title of it was Vault 88 Part 1, but I actually wanted you to see us getting there, because it's not just an easy task to go there. It's an actually a bunch of stuff you have to go through. I mean, technically, at some point you probably could fast travel somewhere, but we're trying to, you know, not do that. We have a mod to fast travel, because if you go look at one of our previous videos, check in the playlist. The Treasure Jamaican Play. Come see the fabulous Treasure Jamaican Plains, a stunning exhibit on display for 1 week before we lock it away. Find the treasure, okay. But basically, if you go watch the video, we accidentally came across the. Holy crap! There's a freaking robo-brain. Oh no, that's a sentry bot. We came across the movie theater place. I forget what it's called now, man. Starlight Drive-In. And we ended up killing everything, and it was like, oh look, congratulations, you've done that. I'm like, yay! And I went behind the movie theater thing, and I ended up getting stuck. And since technically the vertebrate only works when you can get on it, they don't land over there. So I pretty much had to save my game, which I was trying really hard not to have to do something like that, and back out, because yes, we did download a mod lets us save it, and for anyone that's new to watching, but our rule was the only time we can use the autosave feature, because it gives you the ability to autosave and save, was before we go into a cave, a building, whatever. Like this is the Jamaican place. Before I went into this basement door, I was allowed to save it once. I cannot save it again as I'm going through, because that would be cheap. Because the reason I had to make the rule would be I could just peek around the corner and take out an enemy. I could heal myself up, save the game, just in case, and just use VATS the whole way through. I didn't want that. And I don't even, like, when I come out, I usually don't save it then either. It's, only when I'm going into something, or like I said, if I'm knowing something's big about to go on. But I'm not allowed to do it constantly. That's why also in some of my videos you will actually see me die, because I don't try to cheat the system. Ooh, look at all the bullet holes everywhere. There's freaking turrets everywhere. I promise you though, the treasure that's in this room, well, to me it seems worth it. It's pretty cool, because the bat ear you get is amazing. There's another laser turret. Also, we put this scope on this pistol because if you notice, it gives it a red dot whenever I see it. Because, why did she die right in front of that? It gives you a red dot because if you notice the bottom, there is no little markers like there is in normal playthrough. Because they took that out, well, as far as I see, it doesn't show up because it's not there. For you to see, like in the other one, you'd be like, oh, there's someone shooting, there's 3 people over there. But how do you know? I prefer it to be more realistic. It's fun like that. And of course, you gotta play, when you're doing a fun playthrough like survival, you gotta have some mods. And yes, people will probably think that, you know, they're only one of the few reasons I actually like using the power armor is it's because it's something I have to maintain. I do not like the fact they took out the ability to fix weapons. I wish that was still a thing because it was awesome. You had to maintain your weapon. You had to actually get new weapons and be like, do I sell this gun or do I scrap it and fix my gun? Or I could sell you 3 guns, but I'm running to a place. I'm going to scrap them and repair this one gun so I could pick up something else, kind of thing. Where's it at? Where's it at? That's the one we're talking about. Not the bowling pin. The 2076 World Series baseball bat has a small chance to send someone flying. And by that it means you'll hear a sound like you're hitting a baseball, and your enemy will literally go woo across the ground. It is pretty freaking awesome. We don't want ruined books. Delivered. See, how do we know it's delivered? What? Whatever.
I thought that was only a bad guy.
Yeah, there's been many times I've thought that too. I'll see someone and be like, I almost shot you in the face. That is why, also that's helpful, I usually don't use companions, but I know I need the perks from them. Because Lone Wanderer is great. I will use I already have points in Lone Wanderer because while I'm going to go get another companion, I will bring dog meat with me. When I'm done with Kate, I'll have dog meat until I go get the next companion. Because Lone Wanderer works with it, which is great because it lets me carry more stuff. It lets me do more damage. It lets me take less damage. It gives me more action points. But let's listen to this real quick. It says holotapes are laser-readable media storage devices in 2077. We use them to record audio and data files like music, journals, games. This may seem primitive to you 200 years in the future, and this was common in popular technology at the time. You can play the holotape we have for you in the terminal right here. Press the load button, insert the holotape, and it will begin to play. Because they made this was like a time capsule for them. They made a room. It was sealed off with that button, and after 200 years, they were supposed to come down here and check it out. And be like, yay, look, that's what it was like in 2077. Well, 200 years later, the world kind of got screwed because it was nukes. So, yeah, it kind of doesn't help. But yeah, what's really helpful, even if you do Lone Wanderer, is to put 2 points at least into the perk that helps you and your companion. Because one makes it where you can't hurt your companion. The other makes it where they can't hurt you. Which is great when you're shooting at an enemy and you have someone like Kate who just runs and goes, I got a shotgun, and runs into their face and be like, ha ha ha, and you're like, okay. So when you're shooting and you actually hit her, you don't have to worry about going, oh man, he went down to the ground. But, you know, if I'm going like this and she decides to step in front of me, it won't do too much. I have to worry about it. And so look, you can even notice, even in power armor, that dude took off 20% of my health with one hit. Another 10%. It doesn't make the game easier, because it's also something, it's like a vehicle. So it breaks and I have to maintain it. See if I can get this to work. Of course not. Because I'm trying to get it to work. It's not gonna. We're gonna have to go modify the bat into this so it can do more damage. Because we already have a bat that we're using, covered in barbed wire, just in case. Worst case scenario, if we just happen to be stuck somewhere and we run out of bullets and we can't travel anywhere, we at least have a bat to protect us in the end. Because I figured if not, then my luck is if I don't carry it with me, I'm going to run out of bullets at some point, and I don't want to be running around just slapping people in the head with a pistol going, come here, come here, come here. I'd rather have a bat.
And slapping people with it?
Oh, well, you don't really slap. Well, you can slap them, but no, that way I could take two hands and just smash their faces in.
But
I broke that gravestone. I'm cursed now. Let's see. Because you're not supposed to do stuff like that. I mean, it's a game, though, but my person's going to be cursed now. See, also, if I'd have blown that car up, I'm pretty sure I would have taken that ghoul out first. That's another thing that's helpful. If I see him, I can blow him up and be like, oh, look. Hey, look. Someone, it'll just pop up with experience every now and then and be like, yay. That's also why I like, whenever I do jump in the vertebrates, I'll look for cars and shoot them. Because every now and then, just be like, especially the ones up on the interstates and the roads and stuff, I'll shoot them because I don't want to be walking by later and be like, boom. It doesn't happen a lot. We're going to speed this up real quick because it's just a bunch of us running through that. I thought about it and I was like, wait, no. I remember that place has got people in it, so we're not going to go over there. But, yeah. It's only happened, I think, twice now that I've seen experience pop up. So, don't normally take anybody out, but it's the fact that later on when I come by, I'm like, oh, look, the car has exploded. It won't blow up in my face now. Ooh, water everywhere.
Exploded him.
Yep, there's water everywhere.
With your gun.
I'm still trying to find supposed to be getting to the entrance of this vault because, okay. I need to slow it down here a little bit because we're getting near. And I know there's enemies because I heard something a while ago. Yeah, see, there's people that are moving around. Look at that. Yeah, Raider survivors. Yeah, come here, buddy. Ooh, I'm actually starting to get not low on bullets, but depending on how long this fight goes, I may get pretty freaking low on it. Why don't you come around here so I can shoot you in the leg? There you go. Hey, buddy. I missed. I sort of hit you.
I gotta try and get to you.
We're good.
But he never is going, right, Daddy?
And see, that's why we got the, if you notice when we're on, we have full AP, we can get 2 shots with this gun. That's why we got critical banker, because now I can wait for my AP to be full, and my 2 shots could be a critical. While I'm waiting for my AP to restore, want to shoot something that's not moving that much. Freaking machine gun turret.
Yeah,
See, I've already lost a big chunk of my health. It's also a good way to get my AP up. And that's why Dance's weapon is pretty good, because it recharges your critical bar faster. Also, the more luck you get, also they said it does the same thing. Everybody seems to be messaging me. The more luck you get, the faster your critical bar fills up and stuff like that. But I'm trying not to get too much luck stuff, because to me that can break the game, especially when you get like Grim Reaper Sprint. Car's about to explode. You know, when you get Grim Reaper Sprint, which has like a chance to instantly refill your AP after you get a critical. So if you do critical banker and just max out all, you can have like 5 criticals at a time. Then you can pretty much just be like, hey, 30% chance at some point it's going to refill it. And once it does, what I normally do is I back out. Like if I just stack up a bunch of criticals on my regular playthrough when I had it, the moment it ticked off and it refilled my AP, I would cancel, just so I could start over and be like, hey, I've got 6 shots. You know, I'm going to use, you know, say I've only got 2 criticals left. The first 4 don't have to be criticals. They're already going to start working to fill my bar back up, and then the last 2, I'll just make sure it's critical. Fusion core removed. Alright. I'm just glad we got the mod that said that fusion cores weigh only 1.75 pounds instead of 4. But it also did say that it came with a cool story. Kate. The reason they did that was because they basically kept experimenting, and they ended up making, you know, it wasn't just the fact they wanted to make it better, is their idea was to make a version that was lighter, because they figured anything that could make the power armors weigh less would be easier on the soldiers. Stim pack, drink water. Normally I save it, but we need to heal anyways. We need to save Kate, because they can act in survival. They can completely die. Like if I leave the area right now while she's injured like that and try to come back, she won't be there. She'll go back to where the last place we were at was, and I believe it's like Sanctuary Hot Springs, the little DLC we downloaded. But if somebody wants to, an enemy can keep hurting her. She basically has a second health bar. When that goes to 0, she dies. I mean, it's a weird way to compare it, but think of Fortnite. When you die and you fall on the ground, you got a second health bar. Now, hers doesn't slowly go down like that, but basically when that second bar goes away, they're dead. Like it works the same. It's a good way to concept, because I know everybody plays that nowadays. But I kind of can't get over the healer because there are freaking dogs everywhere. His name is Kyle. Oh! Mysterious stranger. Yes, we did get him. We only got 1 point into it. Because, again, since he's a luck thing, that's another thing that can happen. You could be like, oh, look, I've got 6 criticals. I'm going to do this. You could be fighting, like, you know, basically like headshot, headshot, headshot. The mysterious stranger can show up and be like, I'm going to start shooting everybody. And if you put all the points into him, you can make it where he can fill your critical meter up. So you basically get like 10 freaking luck, and you can just run through the whole game and just critical everybody. Because another perk is better criticals. It's like every point, your criticals do more damage, up to like, it's like 50, 200, 250. You basically can rack it. It's 50, 100, 150, 200%. So you literally could do like about triple damage, plus any of the books you already have. So it could get ridiculous. You know, see? We're running through. Good thing is, though, every 10 shotgun shells, technically I lose a pound. There we go. Ooh, we barely dodged that laser. We're still down. We're healing, but that's what's fun about it. No, I'm not. You're in trouble, buddy. I mean, I took a stim pack and drank some water. Yeah. I don't know where their bodies are to take their stuff. Who's shooting at me? Somebody from far away, huh? Ah! You dummy. I mean, I was just going to go get my rifle and start shooting that way, but... Alright. Woo! 12 more bullets. We lost 1.2 pounds. Which is really fun. That's why I try to keep some with me. Hey, look. Patiently waiting. I mean, I guess you really can't do much of anything else, but... It's also why I try to carry some. What is that? Oh, look. Huh. Gunners showed up and they were fighting the raiders because they don't like each other. And now they're going after the woman running around in armor. Goodness, see, these guys are getting... There's a raider. He tried to hide up there. I just want to go in the vault. But I guess I'm not the only one that hears the freaking distress signal because everyone picked it up. Hey, buddy. Where you going? Kill your companion. Alright, Kate. You already got knocked down again. You're going to have to wait a minute because I'm a giant metal person running around the target. Where you found little weird little block things like that. Wait for it. Critical. Oh, my arm on my leg is broken. Yay for bloody mess. 5% more damage to everything. And they have a chance to go boom. Quit shooting at me.
They're shooting at me.
Leave me alone.
You're right. They got it.
Oh, they're everywhere. Jump.
Whoa,
Jump.
that's a lot.
My arm and my leg and the armor's broken. One leg's about to break. And that means my armor gets reduced, so I start taking way more damage.
Bad.
Come on, man.
Right?
You need to die. Ooh, I'm down. I'm in the 300s on my bullets. I'm gonna say you guys are making it easier to pick up all your stuff. Who is still shooting? I can't see anything because the sun's so freaking bright. Because we actually got a mod that made it where the sun is a little bit brighter, so the sunlight's better. And at nighttime, it's like stupid dark. Because I literally am glad I have a helmet because I can see. Because if not, a lot of times I'm just going,
Wandering around in the
I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die. And that's also we tried to download all the mods that made things look better. Oh look, we're overweight. Where's somebody at? Now, look, where's all the people I need to shoot at to help me lose weight? Ones I can be shooting at, I could be drinking some water and medication. And at this point, it doesn't matter. Let's just keep doing it. You're carrying too much. You cannot run. Yeah, I know. Hey, get up.
Like a sandwich. Huge sandwich.
You can't wait all day. You've been standing here. Take some of this stuff. I didn't download a mod so you can carry 500 more pounds of stuff for nothing.
Dun, dun.
Maybe. Ah, there he is. See, as I was saying, it's kind of hard to remember where all the people are at when you're looking for them. So, that car's on fire. Up there, the thing is smoking. Alright. So if the signal's coming from over here, let's go figure it out. It said the signal's from over here. But, I'm not... That person's just sitting there. Really? Alright, well. Fair enough. Oh, there's a vertebrate crash right there. So it looks like everybody heard it, and they're pretty much running to help. Huh. Oh, now other people are getting smart and shooting at me. Mintads. Oh, look, everything's wearing off. Yay. Trying to figure out where the entrance to this place is. There's that person shooting at us. Hey, buddy. What you doing there? What's this? Like, I'm gonna shoot down. I can't do that. It's like Gears of War stuff where they're just like, they can hide behind barricades and be like, shoot this way. My accuracy's not that great, but I know you're in that direction. See, as I said, it looks like, I guess this was, it had to be certain, it looks like this was built so they could have like a place for the workers while they built the vault. There's a bunch of rocks. I don't know if these, like, this was here and they were digging into it. But you can tell other people have shown up and they've built around it. Just kind of went with it. I mean, I guess it would be the best way to survive would be just to take what you already got and just make it better. Kate like that. When she's at the point where we just need to finish. Yay, shotgun shots. We need to finish her quest so we can, and then it should give us the perk, because usually they only give you the quest when they're pretty much 1 point away from being maxed out, and they're like, hey, can you do this? Anybody around here? Could have sworn I heard somebody. It won't work on her. Just want to use my bat and send someone flying. That's all I ask. Come here. Don't be afraid. Just a woman in a giant metal suit with a baseball bat. You've discovered Vault 88. There's still a bunch of rocks. I don't see where it's at, but alright. If I was playing a normal playthrough, I could be cheap and fast travel to it.
You're probably beside it.
I am. It's somewhere. It means I got near the entrance. So there's a hallway somewhere. A hallway, whatever, a hole. There's something somewhere though. Once we figure that out. Come on now, you can figure this out. Lockpick. I just love how as soon as you get out of the vault, you automatically know how to do this. Hacking a computer, I could see. But I mean, a bobby pin and a screwdriver? That I don't know. I don't see how you just automatically go, yeah, I can do that. I mean, I can understand maybe you could have known how to do it beforehand, but who's all gonna know how to do that? Bullets. Oh, the place down there is flooded with like. That's probably one of the reasons the water looks so bad. There's a piece of machinery in there all rusted looking. It's probably like corroded and making the water all nasty. Hey, buddy, how's it going? You got a. What, are you hitting me with a fishing pole? I got a bat. Come here. I want to use this, and I want to make you go flying. You killed him. Alright, whatever. There's also like radioactive barrels back there in the water, so I'm pretty sure it's not the safest stuff to drink. Even if you boil it, I don't think it works that way. At least with radiation. It'll kill all the parasites, and it'll get rid of a lot of the other stuff. Yeah, come here. Get a bunch of smacks in here on you. Didn't go flying. Ooh, does not do that much damage. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, it's covered in blood. You'd think by now they'd be dead. Well, they are wearing armor, but come on. That was his mask. He was wearing a hood. Yeah, see, I don't know how you would remove radiation from water, so. But it seems to work, though, because I don't know if you just boil it out. That's what I haven't understood yet. I mean, if you know, you should definitely let me know below in the comment, because, I mean, I understand that you get like 3 dirty water which has radiation in it, and you boil it and you get purified water, but does boiling water really remove radiation? Because that just seems like it's be too easy of a fix. I mean, I know you can't boil people to remove the radiation unless you just plan on eating them, because I'm pretty sure you boil somebody, they're going to be dead. See, look, that, don't fall on it! That was almost bad. Because I don't know if you know this, but when you fall in, there's some places of water around here. Oh look, it is a hole in the wall. There are some places of water that you have to get in and swim. You don't swim in armor, you just sink to the bottom and walk. You're like a turtle, you're just like, I'm just gonna. So if there's no way really out, because you were supposed to just jump in and swim and jump out, you gotta get out of your armor and you gotta swim to the surface and leave it down there for the rest of the game, because there's no way to get it ever. You can take the pieces off, like the armor parts, but you lose the frame, which still, I mean, yeah, you could go run to like Good Neighbor and talk to the robot and be like, I want to buy a new frame, mine's at the bottom of an ocean. But those parts do weigh a lot, and if you're underweight, you can't really swim either. I mean, if you're overweight, not underweight. If you're underweight, you might float to the surface. Duh. Alright, shovel. That's what I need. Vault 88. Alright, there's a hole in the wall. Who's talking? Alright. If they're laughable, then why are they worried about it? Oh look, another shovel. So this wasn't the original entrance, they just started digging into a hole. Because you see the stairs going up. Everyone's going, hey. Like, I even turned on my lights on my thing, and it's just like, come on. I want to see someone go flying. I want to see someone go flying. I just want to see how far they go. That cool, that dude fell over. Come here. Whoa! There we go. He went, whee. Alright, I'm happy now. I've fulfilled what I wanted to do. I just wanted to see how far you went flying. Because technically, If that's the case, don't back up too much, you'll load out of the freaking place. If that's the case, when they fall down, oh, I'm gonna die. When they fall down like that, you could switch to another, as like a gun, and just be like, shoot, 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 shoot. Oh, see, that's another mod we gotta go get. It extends the build area of the vault. Because Vault 88's build area is the vault door. You cannot build out here. I would like to build out here and put, like, turrets, so it's got defenses to protect the vault before people get in there. I also wish, as you progress through the story, that they made it to where, like, every time you complete a mission, the other tunnel would slowly get dug, so at the end it'd actually be the actual way in and out. But there's like 3 other entrances, I think. So I mean, that kind of is probably why. Yeah, because you don't have to enter this way. You could actually enter from one of the other. I don't know if they're locked. I assume you could enter. There's like a general store where you get. There's a basement. There's a train station. So I don't know if that's how it works or not. But haha, we completed it. Yeah. Open the door. You said you needed help.
You have a big boy?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Are you Voltec?
I don't know. I'm not really happy with Voltec. They froze me in a freaking cube bubble thingy.
Trapped behind a mountain of rubble.
Yeah, well, we'll see about helping you. I still need to figure out a vault to help her. That's why we came here. And I'm trying to figure out, one, where this glowing sea area is, because that's where the dude named Virgil's supposed to be. Because he's supposed to be able to help me figure out how to get into the Institute. Any of this information would be helpful. I mean, I'll help you, but I at least want something out of it, hopefully.
So many years stranded here.
Okay, okay.
But you can assure Dr.
We are going to dump off all the extra stuff we have here for now. We'll come back later. Okay, well, I'm going to dump my stuff off in this box. And actually, I'm going to go take care of some issues, because I've got way too much stuff, and I will be back to help you in whatever you need help with. It's just, got way too much stuff to carry. And if I'm going to be here a while, I need to go stock up on some food and water. And if you're stuck behind rubble, it seems like you're okay. So I'm pretty sure I can shut the door, fast travel, and come back, and you'll still be there. You know, you didn't say you're running out of food and water, so we'll come back in the next part and actually go figure out where the heck she's at and what's going on. And yes, I have another one. There you go. I actually figured out how to make them sit on the couch so we could sit down and have a chit-chat while we're talking about going back. Thanks, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!